if you could remove somebody's black card and revoke somebody's black card, who would it be today?
I would definitely take Dak Prescott's black card. That gotta go. That gotta go off the rip. His black card gotta go and never be reinstated.
Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the CasBar. Today we're playing some UFC with somebody that you know by the name of Tony Rock. Rule number 1, we're doing 3-round fights. Rule number 2, if Tony wins, he gets to plug anything that he needs to. But if I win, I get to ask a question. Rule number 3, we take no L's and we ask nothing but questions. Team Cassius. So we here, we playing UFC. Tone,
what's
thank
good?
You for pulling up to CasBar.
Let's
about
go.
To have some fun. You ever played this before?
Never played. I haven't played PlayStation in like 5 years.
Oh my goodness, I can't say
So
that I haven't played
damn sure haven't played UFC
that long.
3.
But I definitely haven't played this before. Since PlayStation 3?
I haven't played PlayStation since.
What's the last game you played on PlayStation?
What's the Grand Theft Auto?
Okay, Grand Theft Auto works. Grand Theft Auto works. I would have went with a Gran Turismo. I would have even went with a Crash Bandicoot. And I stayed with the classics.
Okay. But I pick up a game real quickly.
Pick
just
up
so
a game
you know.
real quick.
Especially an ass-kicking game, I pick it up real quickly.
In this day and age, these ass-kicking games get real complicated.
Yeah.
Though. I don't know how fast
this look real life too.
Go. Yeah, for real, for real.
Just so y'all know, I'm Conor McGregor.
And I'm Khabib. Honestly, we might have to just foresee the future on this one. Let's go. 2 rookies about to get it going on UFC.
Okay, that's that. That's that. All right, got it.
Okay, so we testing those out. So how have you been? What's new?
Oh, this ass whooping is new right here, boy.
Nah, we gonna have to calm this.
Oh!
Oh yeah. Nah, that's too early. It's too early for that. Keep him on the ropes. Roll the fence. I'm ready for boxing.
I dropped him just so y'all know. Oh, can y'all see this?
They can see everything.
Okay.
I need a rush. That's what I need. Like, it's not how it used to be back in the day with the button mashing and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
This is real complicated. I can't with this. You gotta wait until somebody's stamina goes down.
There we go. Get off the ropes. There we go. There we go.
That was a good one. Oh. Nah, this is ridiculous. Tell him to get off.
Come on! Come on!
Oh, nah.
Come on, baby!
I need to watch more UFC to understand how it actually works. Okay, so you won one. That was a round. Woo! Took a little bit of time. Woo! Got the warm-up out. Tone, you got 15 seconds to plug anything you like to plug at this point in time. That's how we do it at
The Rock the
CasBar.
Mic Tour, the greatest comedy show you probably never seen before. I got like 30 more cities before I go back on tour with Mike Epps. I'm the opening act for Mike Epps tour, and we did East Coast, now we just added West Coast, so that starts back up in October.
Okay, so we're gonna restart this one. Let's
No restart. I won the first one.
You know you won that.
Yeah.
You definitely won that. I don't think it was a TKO. Like I couldn't even come back from it. But I'm gonna try and go for another one on the restart. I ain't gonna lie to you. You out here touring and doing these shows still.
I gotta get one of these for on the road.
That's what you really, honestly, I think this would allow you to take your mind.
You know what it is? I never have time for video games.
Yo, I've heard that a lot.
Yeah.
I've heard that a lot. Like from the outside looking in, you think that there's so much time doing what you love.
I gotta write, I gotta, do press, I gotta get ready for the shows, there's just a lot of stuff to do.
Has it always been like that? Is that something that you just recently picked up?
What?
Like writing and like doing so many.
You gotta write every day. Okay. You're any good comic and all young comics that always ask for advice, your number one thing, write every day.
A lot of people try and go off the fly nowadays, though.
No, you should have that ability as well, but you gotta, there's so much going on in the world. You gotta talk about politics now, with the state of politics. You gotta talk about race relations with the state of race relations. You gotta know pop culture. You gotta tell a little bit of you gotta bear a little bit of your soul, because real great comics do that. Richard Pryor bared his soul. Dick Gregory bared his soul. George Carlin bared his soul. So the guys that really open up and let you know who they are, those are the best comics.
Wow, that's really what makes it authentic. A lot of people relate and feel, right?
Because then when you realize you know, your favorite comics going through the same stuff that your normal, everyday 9-to-5 life can appeal to, that's when you really gravitate towards a comic. And that's when you have a guy that's like, this is my favorite across the board.
That really makes sense. So what are some of the things that drew a little bit more out of you, that challenged you to bear a bit more of your soul?
Just that, and you know, Richard Pryor was my favorite comic, and I didn't even know why, but then as I, you know, did my research and study, it was because he held nothing back. He told you everything. Richard Pryor, we all know Richard Pryor grew up in a whorehouse. His mother was a prostitute, his father was a pimp, we all know that. His grandmother ran the brothel. Who would tell that, you know, to a room full of strangers and still get a laugh? I can't imagine being that, you know, that open and honest.
Yeah.
Damn it.
That's what I came in for. That's what I came in for, you feel me? You see him running around. You see he's on the ledge, he's celebrating and everything. Tell me, how does it feel?
All right.
This
is a tiebreaker. This is 1-1, right?
It's 1-1.
The next one is the fight to mean something.
Okay. I gotta ask you a question first.
Let's
you
go.
Have some time to plug. All right, cool. So, you got some new projects out.
Yeah.
You have Black Card Revokes.
Yes.
Can I ask you a question based off that?
Absolutely.
All right, cool. If you could remove somebody's black card and revoke somebody's black card, who would it be today?
I would definitely take Dak Prescott's black card. That gotta go. That gotta go off the rip. His black card gotta go and never be reinstated. Never be reinstated.
Appeal it? He can't.
Nah. Brandon T. Jackson's father, the preacher that asked everybody to give a $1,000 tithe, and then a fight broke out in his church, and he invited Trump to speak in his church too, so he got to get his black card.
Oh yeah, nice.
Because you a man of God, you a man
of
of the black church, so you should be blacker than everybody else. So your card got to go.
So you got one more? You gonna go for one more?
Omarosa, just because.
Omarosa, just for the love.
Stacey Dash and Omarosa, they got to both give half of their black.
They get half.
Since I only got one left, they all got to get 50% of their black card up.
Cool. All right, anybody who's not black that you would give one to?
Not a non-black that gets a black card. And this is very touchy because, you know, black people think only black people should have black cards. So I will give a non-black.
It's an honorable.
I would give Ernie Johnson a black card.
Ernie Johnson? Why?
Because he works with Charles Barkley, Kenny Smith, and Shaq on a daily and holds his own. And he's does a lot for charity. He knows basketball. He could probably walk in any black barbershop and have a solid basketball conversation with the best of them. So Ernie Johnson.
All right, cool.
And Ernie Johnson never got in trouble for no fuck shit. So.
Oh yeah, you earned his stripes. You got a clean slate. You want to try for one more since you saying you want to get the tiebreaker
Pat Riley.
Riley.
No white man has led more black men to the promised land.
We'll take it. Pat Riley got one too. We can go into the final round, Tone.
Let's go.
Oh, nah, this is ridiculous. Oh, yes. Yes. This is what we came here for. Yes.
Damn it.
Yes.
Get up.
Yes.
Get up.
Yes, that's all we need.
Get up.
That's all we need.
Get up.
40s. Oh, nah. This is big. I see.
Wait, how you get up?
You gotta. I was gonna help you out. I thought about it.
Yo, we gotta go buy this when we leave here. Yo.
He said we need it. We got one.
What's this, PlayStation 4?
Yeah, PlayStation.
We gotta get this when we leave here.
You gotta add us on the PSN network.
Yo, we buying PS4 when we leave here.
Because we need the rematch.
And I'm buying one cartridge. Your
story, growing up in a household full of talent.
Yeah.
Full of born entertainment.
In a neighborhood full of talent.
Neighborhood full of talent. Yeah. You want to tell them where you from one time?
Bed-Stuy. Forever.
Brooklyn in the building.
Forever.
I'm from Brooklyn. Shout out to Flatbush. You feel me? Not too far.
Exactly.
But in roles that you play that affiliate with religion and the things that are expected to head the household, how do you kind of add your own little twist with the projects that you take on? Like, provide your little insight that.
Well, certain projects, like when I did a sitcom a few years ago called All of Us. That one, I worked with my acting teacher before I went to the audition, and she was like, the character is closely related to you. So the more of yourself you can bring to this character, the easier it's gonna be. So I pretty much played Tony Rock in this scenario. So how would Tony Rock act in this scenario? I was myself in this forum. So if it was, for instance, that case, it was a newsroom. We worked for a TV show, and I think I was an EP of a TV show. So it was just Tony Rock as an EP of a TV show.
Okay.
I pretty much was myself. Then I did Life Support, a movie we shot in Brooklyn with Queen Latifah. I played a guy with HIV that was a drug user. I played that part based on the people I knew in my neighborhood, the crackheads I knew in the neighborhood, the winos or the homeless people that I knew, the characters that I knew in the neighborhood that fit that character. I kind of just brought their sensibilities to it to try to make it real. So in essence, what I did was the guys that I knew in the hood that fit that character, I drew from them because they were real people.
Is there anything that you'd like to leave with our viewers before we head up out of here at CasBar?
First, I want to leave with y'all that I have never played this game. So the fact that I even won one, the first one, is a victory for myself. And the other two I lost, but they were close fights. So I think I'm still going to take a victory from that because you never take a loss if you learn a lesson. So I learned a lesson, so that still makes me victorious. I got a Hush Hush project I'm working on that I'm gonna keep close to the vest until it's time to let y'all know what it is, but it's gonna be big, and you're gonna love it. And shout out to Brooklyn.
Tone, can you recommend 5 gamers, celebrity gamers that you think could come here and learn a lesson?
I think Shaq could come here and kill everybody because he plays video games like for real, for real. Shaq would come here and clean up. I think Jordan Rock would come here and destroy everybody. Jordan Rock, my baby brother on 2K.
Okay.
He will destroy everybody. Guy Torrey will come in here and kick some ass on in NFL. What's the game called?
Madden.
Madden, because he plays that all the time. Kevin Hart is great at Madden. He'll probably come in here and take your money. And lastly, I would probably say my brother Chris would probably come in here and shock some people with how good he is at Madden.
Really?
Yeah.
What Madden?
Yeah.
I was expecting. I don't. Honestly, I can't even say I was expecting anything. I thought I was expecting like maybe a fighting game or a racing.
No,
game.
they play online, so they play.
Oh, so that's kind of like the league.
Jordan's
like
in California, he's in Jersey, and they'll play.
We gotta get on the PSN.
Let's set it up. Let's set it up.
You heard it here first. Tone, thank you for joining us at the CasBar. It's a pleasure. Until next time, you feel me?
Got to get one of these.
Game over.